Hello and welcome to Late Night Regrets. With tonight's special guest, comedian James Hustle. Featuring Ann Krause, Denise Breland, Matt Hammond, and Nolan Sullivan. With special musical guest, Late Bloomer. Now introducing tonight's host, George Smith.
Welcome to Late Night Regrets. I am so excited to start the show tonight. We've got an amazing lineup for you. We've got the new music from the band Late Bloomer. Let's hear it. Yeah. We also have the hilarious comedian James R. Russell in the house. He's going to be doing stand-up for us here tonight. Such a funny guy. It's going to be so much fun. But before we get into that, I want to just talk about a couple of things. It's been a while since we've had our last show, and there's been so much going on in the news. Trump was fined almost $500 million. Beyonce has started doing country music, right? NASA is looking for volunteers for a year-long Mars habitat experiment. And AT&T had a massive network outage last month. There's so much news to cover. We wanted to break it all down for you into bite-sized chunks in a segment we're calling News Bites. First up, as you may know, Trump was recently fined $454 million by the New York court system. But now his lawyers say he doesn't have enough money to pay the fine. Trump might be struggling to handle his business, but you know who isn't? Beyonce, whose brand new country music album is set to release this Friday. So far, she's already released 2 singles from the album. Both songs rocketed up the music charts, and one of them even landed at the #1 spot. That song is titled Texas Hold'em. It's exactly what NASA is trying to do at their Johnson Space Center in Texas, where they will lock 4 volunteers into a simulated Mars environment for 365 days. Personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go that long without the internet, Instagram, and of course a constant stream of cat videos. Were choked off last month when AT&T's network went down for more than 12 hours. Since then, AT&T has been in the hot seat for the outage, which disrupted tons of their subscribers' masturbation schedules. When asked about the problem, AT&T's outage engineers said, "We're sorry, we don't really know what's happening. It's just broke, as in completely out of money." Trump's campaign has been spamming social media this week, asking his political supporters to send him cash. The campaign's next idea for fundraising is for Trump to stand on the street corner and ask passersby to toss nickels into a giant cowboy hat. Call me crazy, but I think Beyonce is pulling this look off. But to become a true country music icon, she's going to have to impress a lot of conservative white people. What are you doing? Is this guy seriously your nominee for president? What planet are you guys living on? Mars? Okay, sure, it's a nice planet, but I don't want to pretend to live there for an entire year. Actually, it kind of reminds me of my college days, living in a tiny apartment, crammed together with 3 other people who also have no money. In fact, Trump is so broke, the New York Attorney General is gearing up to seize some of his property. If things get worse, Trump could be at risk of losing his business, his house, his wife, his kids, his dog. Honestly, it kind of sounds like a country song that we would certainly expect to get Beyonce nominated at next year's Grammys. So to summarize, fake mission to Mars ain't got no bars. Might start selling used cars, and move over, country stars. These were your news bites. Any fan of our show will know we have some pretty big ambitions here at Late Night Regrets. And since award season has just ended, we didn't want to miss our opportunity to pass judgment on others, just like the Oscars do. So we've devised our own award show, which honors our core value here, regrets. The Regretties celebrate events that should have never happened in the first place. Let's take a look at the nominees. Laura Conroy with replacing her roof just before a hurricane. Peter Appleton with experimenting with deep-fried popsicles. And Henderson Lowe with insisting the dog would be fine at home alone, no problem. So the winner is Henderson Lowe.
Win for idiocy.
Henderson, thanks for being here. We got a blue ribbon here for you for winning.
Thank you. This really means a lot to me. It's been a lot working, replacing the couch and cleaning up the mess. I want to thank my brother-in-law Lou for adopting the Waggles, the good people at Bill's Discount Furniture for quickly getting the new couch. I'd also like to thank the Charlotte Sanitation Department for picking up the couch.
I think we're good.
I'd like to.
No, we're good.
Like
we're good.
That's
enough.
That's enough.
That's
Jalissa,
No.
I got a new couch. I'm a new man.
Get out of here. All right. Next, we want to look at the regrets in professional life. Claire Bain for attempting to print double-sided and in color the 200-page instruction manual for the office copier. We have Kirby Clarkson for requesting the office next to the men's room. And the Levine family for heavily insisting in real estate in the first. And the winner of the regretting is Kirby Clarkson with the stinky office.
Accepting the regret today is your coworker, Summer Spencer.
Welcome, Summer. We also have a blue ribbon for you. Yeah.
Kirby wishes she could be here tonight, but she's been out sick since someone unloaded a 15-pound brick in the restroom. It goes without saying that while an office is nice, one next to the men's room isn't worth it. Here to Kirby. This one is for Kirby and of all the office dwellers like her.
Thank you. It's been amazing with all of our winners tonight, but we would like to end the evening with a Lifetime Achievement Award. This award recognizes a monumental regret and how it makes us all feel better not to be dead. Believe it or not, this was one of our own nominees in this category. The winner was Late Night Regrets' very own Neve Winterborn. Congratulations, Neve. Of course, this award is to celebrate your idiotic winter weather report that you did here for us back in December while wearing a t-shirt in 16-degree weather. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you actually got hypothermia during that shoot, right? Frostbite, and you even peed yourself a little bit. Thought so. All right, well, Neve, anything you'd like to say for yourself? I mean, it's a lifetime achievement of dumbassery and idiocy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that checks out. All right, Neve. Thank you. No beer? All right, there you have it. Let's hear it for all of our Regrettia winners in 2023. We've got a big show lined up for you tonight. Late Bloomer is going to have new music for us. And when we get back, we've got the amazing stand-up James R. Hustle coming up to the stage to do some stand-up. So stick around. Late Night Regrets is coming back. Woo! Welcome back to Late Night Regrets! Yeah. Let's hear it for the amazing stand-up James R. Hustle! Yeah.
What's up, Late Night Regrets? How y'all doing? It's good to be here. When I got here and I pulled up, I was like, this place looks really familiar. For those of you who don't know me, my name is James R. Hustle. I am a retired drug dealer. Yeah, I used to sell crack right out front of this building. When I pulled up, I said, this brings back old memories. You know, I was a real drug dealer, though. I wasn't like some little nickel bag seller. I had a gun with duct tape on the handle. I was official. This is the plot twist. Now I'm a full-time single father of my 12-year-old daughter, so that's a pretty opposite lifestyle. So y'all be on the lookout for my, thank you. Make sure y'all get my book next year when it comes out, From Duffel Bags to Diaper Bags. It'll be on Amazon when this crackhead finished writing it for me. Yeah, I gave him $20, 2 pages of notes. He said, you have a bestseller coming. I was like, I really appreciate that, Junebug. Oh, y'all know Junebug too, huh? He's everywhere. You know, but the name is James R. Hustle for a reason. I do a lot of things other than comedy. Right now, I'm the head chef at a golf country club, and every day it feels like I'm going to work at the set of the Happy Gilmore movie. You know, but I used to be the general manager of a Dominican restaurant, and I don't speak any Spanish. I lied like hell on that application. Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. They're looking at the application and said, Mr. Hustle, this is a very impressive application you have here that I lied on. But it says here you have a felony. I said, look at me. Of course I have a felony. It says, you robbed the restaurant you were the manager of? I said, allegedly. Allegedly. You know, and that's how I became the GM of a Dominican restaurant without speaking Spanish. You know, but being the general manager, you got to deal with the customers and the employees. You know, and it's equally difficult. Like the other day, a lady ordered chicken nachos with light gluten. I said, ma'am, that's not seasoning. She said, I have Similac disease. I said, ma'am, that's baby formula. I think you mean celiac disease, which is fake. You know how I know? Every time someone orders something gluten-free, I sprinkle extra gluten on it. And nobody's dead yet. But let me put a peanut butter on little Timmy sandwich over here who's got a peanut allergy, and he's dead. That's a real allergy. You know, but the employees are just as bad. Like the other day, my line cook called out of work. He said, my son has a fever of 137. Now, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I said, 137? He said, yeah, I'm going to take him to get checked out. I said, bro, he dead. But don't forget that doctor's note. You know, sometime at work I get bored and like I do little things to make myself laugh. Like I'll write people up for smelling like weed, but it's me the whole time. Like I'm not gonna warn you about this again. You know, but like I said, I do a lot of things other than comedy. Comedy, restaurants. I even sell illegal baby turtles. For real, you know the little tiny ones you can get at the beach? I sell the hell out of them. I even got arrested for it one time. Yeah, they're in the cell. They're asking everyone why they're in there. They asked the first guy. They said, why are you in here? He said, I embezzled $100,000 from the bank. They moved to the next guy. They said, why are you in here? He said, I killed somebody. They got to me. They said, why are you in here? I said, man, I had these baby turtles. And they were vicious. They ain't messing with me for the rest of the time I was locked up. They said he had head tattoos and baby turtles. We don't know what he's capable of. You know, but like I said, I do a lot of things, comedy, restaurants, baby turtles. I'm even an ordained reverend. Yeah, I ain't see that one coming either, did you? Yeah, I got a card in my wallet right now that say Reverend James R. Hustle. That's not even my real name, and they still gave it to me. I can do weddings, baptisms, funerals. I'm even allowed to knight people, but I have that felony, so I'm not allowed to have a sword. I also do a lot of divorces. I'm not a lawyer. I just sleep with a lot of married women. You know, so it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, but when I'm the side dude, I still like to do little petty things to make myself laugh. Like, I'll leave empty candy wrappers under her husband's pillow to establish my dominance and to mark my territory. You know, but I like to wear little disguises and things when I'm the side dude, so if her husband comes home, I can pretend to play it off. Like, one time I dressed as a Jehovah Witness, so as he pulled up, I came out and asked him if he knew about our Lord and Savior Jehovah. And he was going along with it until he realized it was Thursday. I ran with Jesus that day. You know, but like I said, I do a lot of things. Back when I was a drug dealer, a lot of crazy things used to happen too. Like, I remember one time my car broke down, and I seen my most faithful crackhead, Junebug. Y'all know him. He said, look, I'll give you a ride for $5. I said, that's a hell of a deal, but there's no car anywhere in the vicinity. He said, hop on, I got you. I made a damn record time. It was like I was riding an ostrich through traffic. Uber crack coming to a hood near y'all. I remember another time a crackhead brought me a Crown Royal bag full of gold coins. I was like, what I look like, Super Mario? What I'm gonna do with all these gold coins? And this grown man looked me directly in the eye and said, pretend to be a pirate. I said, that do sound fun. I couldn't even get mad. I went around the entire day spending gold coins like, arr, shiver me timbers, matey. 2 of ye finest double cheeseburgers, no ketchup. I went home that night to my girl. I was still in character. I kicked into the door. I said, walk the plank, scallywag. Time to plunder ye booty. Threw a gold coin at her, caught her in the forehead. She did not appreciate that. Do not recommend it. You know, I remember one time I lost my drug dealer's money, though. I lost $10,000. Yeah, he said, you have a month to make it back or I'm going to kill you. And I was like, we can't let that happen. And he said, no, you can't let that happen. So long story short, I started stripping for a little bit. But it wasn't going that well. But luckily for me, some older ladies at a retirement party offered to pay me to have sex with them. Yeah, now I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to die. And luckily for me, I grew up without cable, and I watched a lot of Golden Girls. So I say, look, thank y'all for being a friend. Turn your life alerts off. I got weed on me. You know, and fellas, you think these young girls is freaks want you to choke them during sex? Nah, Miss Edna wanted me to break her hip. She said, this thing's titanium. It's been replaced twice. You know, but right before we did it, though, I was like, hold on, let me go grab a condom real quick. She said, we're too old to have kids. I said, ma'am, I'm not trying to catch osteoporosis. I'm pretty athletic. I don't need weak bones. You know, but before I do get up out there, I'm going to tell y'all one of my proudest days of being a father. It was the day my daughter joined Girl Scouts. But I did not realize at the time the Girl Scouts be pimping these little girls. Yeah, I didn't realize my daughter sold 500 boxes of cookies for $5 each. That's $2,500 she made for this organization. They gave her a keychain. $2,500, they gave her a keychain. So I said, baby, look, why I make $5 off a box? You can bust that box down like a kilo and sell them cookies individually. Yeah, she turned into Cookie Montana out here. Yeah, so I went to have lunch with her one day at school. I come around the corner and she had turned her whole class into snack heads. They're trying to trade pencil erasers and toys. Like, come on, baby, I'll do your homework for you. Let me get 2 of them Samoas. You know I'm good for it. You know, so now this is $50 a box times 500. That comes out to $25,000. I just bought a brand new Chrysler 200 and she got a brand new Chrysler keychain. Everyone go to jamesrhustlecomedy.com. That goes to all my social media sites, and y'all have a good night.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you for being here, James.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious. So, are you from Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, it's tattooed on the back of my head. Me and my baby mama had sex in that building right there.
Any other good stories about any of these? I think
My daughter, man, got conceived in that one, though.
wow, local guy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So you do a lot of stand-up?
Oh, yeah, I try to do as much as I can. Y'all need to book me. Whoever booking, watching this, book me.
There you go. Cool. Do you have any gigs coming up soon or anything?
I got some stuff in April coming up in Greensboro at the Idiot Box, but right now not too much. Coming out of winter and everything, I'm trying to book up right now. But
Awesome.
I plan on shooting my special in a couple months. So,
Nice. Yeah, sounds awesome. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 8 years now. I say 7 really because I don't count that pandemic year. I didn't really do much.
Okay. Wow. But yeah, no, that's amazing. And a lot of your stuff comes from life, right?
Oh yeah,
Life.
every joke I got came from an actual personal experience that I can tell you a story about. Like,
Yeah, nice. I saw on your Instagram you have a bit about pigeon.
oh yeah, I forgot to do that one.
No, that's all right. Go ahead.
My bad.
Yeah, you want
Nah, it's
Give us a
like
short
I went to New York last year for a comedy festival, and I didn't realize they legalized weed in New York, and it was magical. you
Yeah,
know.
right.
I seen a dispensary, and it was the first time in my life I ever frolicked. I frolicked directly into the dispensary. I'm like, back home, I got to get my weed from a guy from McDonald's, and he's about as reliable as their ice cream machine. Yeah, but while I was up there, I did meet a pigeon at a crosswalk, and we became friends. His name was Carl, and we smoked weed and got some pizza. And now every time I go back to New York, I'm like, Carl, you coming through? He's like, I really appreciate that.
Nice. I was in New York in like 2019, and I think that was before they legalized weed.
Oh yeah.
We were walking around the street, took a 6-year-old daughter with her, we went to some Broadway stuff, and just hanging out. So much weed, like more weed.
Oh, yeah.
It was so much at the time. She inhaled more secondhand smoke that weekend than I smoked in college. I swear, it was so much. It was a good time. Yeah.
She'll be
New York's-
all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She'll be fine. New York's a fun place. How
Oh
often
yeah,
do
I
you go
love
there?
it. As much as I can. It's like a movie, just like you've seen. I never went before comedy. That's one thing I do love about comedy. It's taken me a lot of places I never would have went without it.
Yeah.
When I was a drug dealer, I would have never went to New York I actually did a show in the same town they did the movie Dirty Dancing in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it just takes me random places.
Yeah.
That reminded me of that movie when I watched it when I was 8. Me and my friend found it. We thought it was a porn because of the name, Dirty Dancing.
Dancing.
We watched the whole movie and didn't see one titty. We were pissed. But you don't put baby in the corner though. Like,
That's a pretty heartfelt movie to watch with your 8-year-old buddy, right? Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a movie fan?
oh yeah, I have an A-list membership at AMC. I actually seen Ghostbusters 4 last night.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
What'd you think?
Oh, I love it. Ghostbusters is one of my favorite franchises. I've seen the first one, so that's one of my favorites.
Gotcha. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man. Actually, you know what? You were talked about Carl, your buddy. We actually connected with your roommate,
Oh yeah.
and we got Carl to come down for the show.
I mean, he didn't even tell me anytime.
I know. Carl the pigeon was
I'm
supposed to
gonna
be
cuss
here,
Carl out.
but he didn't make it. I don't know why, but we did. We sent a camera crew out with him.
Okay.
So let's take a look and let's see what happens.
All right.
So my roommate James has a show tonight, and he asked me to come meet his friend Carl, who's coming into town. So we're going to the train to meet Carl, and then we'll get some food and check out the show. Welcome to Charlotte. So yeah, Carl seems like a pretty decent guy. He's reasonable, he's likable. I'm glad that James has introduced me to him. Oh, Carl, the trash? Really? No, get off. So yeah, James gave me a few bucks for dinner. So help yourself. So that's the Truist building. Terrible name. Carl! Seriously, Carl? There is a bathroom right there. Oh my God. Carl, come on. It's time to go to the show. Remember? James, comedy, the show. Here, come on, let's go. Come on. You're doing it. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Carl's gonna make it. I guess he's.
Carl probably somewhere high.
Yeah. Right. So recently, you also did the here in Charlotte. So that's head-to-head competition, comedian versus comedian.
Yep.
And it's like multiple rounds. I think 30-something people.
I think 32. I think she doesn't like the
Bracket.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
32.
And how'd you do in that?
Got to the finals. I didn't win. You know, lost to a very talented comedian, Kayla Candy. But you know, I'll get it next year.
Well, a round of applause for finalists. Our buddy Matt Hammond, who sometimes is on the show and does improv here at our theater, he was also in that tournament. He does stand-up as well. You were head-to-head against Matt?
I remember
think
Matt.
second round,
Yep.
you kind of crushed it.
He did well. He did well.
Okay.
I didn't crush nobody.
Well, let's
he
find
did.
out. And Matt, come on up. Matt, oh, yeah, there he is. Matt Hammond.
I know this guy.
He shows
All right, man.
all about regret, so why not bring Matt up?
Yeah, I didn't expect to be brought up here after losing last week,
Yeah,
and watching some of the same jokes that knocked me out. I didn't expect to be publicly humiliated like this, but thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Trauma's fresh, right? Just
Yeah.
last week.
Yep.
Keep it up, slugger.
There you go. How long have you been doing comedy now?
About a little over a year.
A little over a year. A round of applause for you. James has got you by like 6-7 years.
Yeah,
so
he did great though. He did really good.
Good work, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you for being up here. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
James,
Thank you.
gracious winner here. James R. Hustle, thank you for being
Yeah,
on the show
thank you,
tonight.
thank
we
you.
really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Another
having
round of
me.
applause for James.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, everyone, stick around. We got more Late Night Regrets coming back right after this, so stay tuned.
All right, welcome. So, even though the uncertainty of the future is daunting, I just want to commend everyone for coming out. In fact, let's give a little round of applause for this incredible turnout. Okay, can we get the house lights on? That's it? Where's the rest? Hello? It's a safe space. Good break character here. Management's not gonna find out. Promise.
Matinees.
Huh?
It's a Sunday afternoon. Most of them are performing right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. That's fine. We could still come up with a list of demands and then have the union vote on it later or something. That's fine. All right.
I thought we weren't a union yet.
Right, yeah, technically we're not, but that's all bureaucratic stuff. We could deal with that later.
But
You, shoot.
recycled pipe would be epic, so we could stop supporting PVC lobby.
Okay, all right. Environmental initiatives. I like it. All right, let's keep it coming. You.
Oh, I don't want to work weekends anymore?
Is that a question?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think we can negotiate. No weekends? All right, you know what? Let's keep the momentum rolling, all right? Come on. What are we fighting for, guys?
You can start by not calling us guys anymore.
All right, sorry. I'll stop doing that. But we do need a list of formal demands that we can actually negotiate for.
I meant like, just take gender out of the equation altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, take the gender out of Blue Man Group?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can't do that.
We can?
The man in Blue Man Group is an integral part of our identity.
Yeah! But gender's like a construct now, or whatever.
Not all of us are men. And I think our union should fight to recognize that.
Yeah.
No. Okay, if we take out the man, then what's next? Okay, you're gonna take out the blue as well?
That would actually be really nice.
What? Where's your makeup?
I don't have any.
You're in Blue Man Group without blue face paint?
Blue killed my parents.
What? How did you even get in here?
They're trying to silence me, but they can't stop me anymore. I know Blue did it. and I refuse to be a part of his ritualistic costuming.
Okay, all right. Can we get an actual suggestion in here, please?
What counts as an actual suggestion?
Terms! Terms that we can reasonably negotiate for without us all getting fired.
Wait, isn't the union supposed to stop us from getting fired?
We're technically not a union yet.
Wait, we're not?
So this isn't a union?
That's messed up, dude.
Not as messed up as the guy who killed my parents.
Unless it wasn't a guy.
Do you even know who did it?
No. But when I find him, I'm gonna put him in a meat grinder and
You all just shut up! I've been trying to organize a serious meeting to talk about serious labor concerns that concern all of you in our profession, okay? You're all just bickering about the little things. And can you just have an opinion for once, or just stop talking? Okay, just be more like that guy.
We should ask for health insurance.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right, welcome back to Late Night Regrets. Thank you guys for being here. Last month for our February show, we had a live band lined up to come and play here at Late Night Regrets. That band was Late Bloomer, like I mentioned earlier. They're an amazing local rock band. Unfortunately, that show got canceled due to things that were beyond our control. But they came, they played, and we recorded it. So we wanted to share that with you now. This is new music, a song called Birthday from the band Late Bloomer. They're actually out touring this song right now up and down the East Coast, so you can check them out. They're often here in Charlotte. They just played a show at Petra's a couple weeks ago. So definitely, if you haven't seen them before, look them up. They're a great band to follow and listen to. So let's hear Birthday from the band Late Bloomer. Yeah.
Done
being here tonight. We appreciate you coming out to Charlotte Comedy Theater to promote and support live comedy in Charlotte. Thank you. Round of applause for yourselves for that. Thank you, everyone, for dealing with us for a little bit where we had a couple of technical difficulties. We got a little bit of a late start, but everyone hung out. Everyone stayed. James R. Hustle crushed it. Hilarious. Thank you. Thank you to all of our performers tonight. And thank you to the folks who brought sketches. Special thanks to Maya at NYU, who produced and directed the Union Blues sketch. Thank you to Charlotte Comedy Theater for giving us the space and letting us perform here. And thank you to the band Late Bloomer for the music, and also the band $1,000 Movie, who provides our intro and outro music. So again, thank you guys for being here. Much appreciated. Our next show is on April 27th right here at Charlotte Comedy Theater. Hope you had a good time. And those are our regrets, folks. We'll see you next week.